Hey, how's everyone going? It's not foolproof, but it's good protection. So we've got these two white pines with kahikateas, and carrying your ear muffs, protect your hearing. Earlier, people get tired, change.
Out in the bush with my saw in hand, gonna teach you right so you'll understand. First cut the wedge, then the back cut clean. Keep your stance steady, keep your chain sharp and neat. Chainsaw chats, keep your gear on tight. Helmet chaps, gloves and visor inside. Look up, look around, don't turn your back. One long move and the tree might crack. Chainsaw chats, wear your hard hat. Learn it the safe way, that's where it's at.
Hey, how's everyone going? Hope everyone's having a good day. Today I'm going to be showing you how to cut down a tree safely. I've been watching quite a few videos out there lately. People aren't wearing earmuffs, they're not wearing chainsaw chaps, and they're showing people how to cut trees down. It's not right. I'm a qualified silviculturalist and a fully qualified tree feller, and I'll be showing you how to do it the right way. Right, first of all, you're going to want to have yourself a good pair of chaps. I've had these for a little while. They've lasted me good. No cuts in them. Once they're cut, time to bin them, get a new pair. They're 7 layers of Kevlar. Chainsaw hits the Kevlar. You can see it through there. The layers of Kevlar. Chainsaw blade hits that, bogs the blade down, stalls it, saves your legs, maybe saves your life. Don't want to skimp on these. Pretty easy to put on, those clip on, no hassle. You can get chainsaw pants as well. They have the Kevlar in them. They actually wrap around your leg a bit more. Also want a good pair of steel cap boots. I see it a lot, guys cut right there into their boot. You'll see a lot of forestry guys that have cuts in their forestry boots around there, and if you didn't have a steel toe, you'd be cutting into your toe. It's not foolproof, but it's good protection. When I was working in the forestry, had a couple of young guys come down from North Island, thought they knew everything about cutting trees, and they're in the bush for about 10 minutes, come out, both of them, big cuts in their chainsaw chaps, Kevlar trailing behind them like a bloody rope, and that was the end of their day in the bush. So we've got these two white pines or kahikateas. All of this forest it's all protected. I've got a kiwi2 on that. There's old gold workings and everything in there, so it's good to have all that protected. These trees are outside of that. I've got a block of wood down the end there that will probably go and drop some smaller trees. These are the bigger ones I've got around here. I need enough firewood to last me a couple of years. So I'll probably take down this one, and there's one behind that. Although I actually really like that tree. These are a bit scraggly, a bit damaged. They're growing in a tailings pile from the old gold miners, so they're going to fall over eventually. So I'm just going to take them out now before they fall on my fence or anything. So it's good to stand at the base of the tree, get a gauge as to where the weight is, where any big limbs are coming out, if anything's grabbing on the vines or grabbing onto other trees. These two here, the branches are a little bit intertangled and there's a vine between them, but I've actually cut that vine away. It's not connected to the ground anymore. It was quite big over here. I'm going to be falling them straight here so that it's easy for me to cut them up. There was a lot of small stuff. I've cut all that up got it out of the way. So now we can work safely around the trees. I'm going to get a fair bit of wood out of these. I'd say they're about, I'm not sure in feet, but let's say they're about 12 meters, 12, 13, maybe 14 meters in length. And we'll get stuck in. When you're carrying your chainsaw, you want to have a cover on the bar. I see a lot of people get cut with carrying chainsaws. They fall over onto the chain, or they try and carry it on their shoulder, hanging onto the bar and the chain, and they slip over and that chain runs across the back of their neck. Not a good idea. Some ear muffs protect your hearing. Chainsaws are very loud. Because I've worked in the forestry, I was actually working in the forestry before chain brakes were invented. This is the chain brake, gets clicked forward. When you get a kickback, stops the chain spinning, stops it from cutting you. But the old mitt kind of does the same thing. So I just like a bit of redundancy, a bit of both, especially if I'm cutting using the side. The chain brake's not going to activate, but the mitt just gives you that little bit more protection. Your hand just can't let go of the bar. Some gloves, got my files and my chainsaw tool, just so if my chain comes off I can put it back on easy. Got some wedges. Always good to have some wedges. You can cut in a pinch. I've cut wedges out of wood, out of hardwood, and used hardwood wedges. These plastic ones are great. I haven't cut them yet. Sometimes you'll cut your wedge, so you want it made out of something that's not going to damage your chain. And my hammer. I used to have a lot better hammer. I sold all my gear when I got out of forestry, so I wasn't tempted to go back. I wanted to do something different. This here, it's got a shot in it. When you hammer, that shot shoots forward as well, gives you extra hammering power. I haven't tried that hammer out yet, but I'm thinking it'll be a good hammer, good wedge hammer. Right, let's get geared up and cut some trees down. Like to have my tools on me in case I need them, especially the wedges and the hammer. I always put my wedges in, even if I think a tree's going to fall nice and easy, so I'm not going to have any problems. I still just put the wedge in. Just gives it that extra bit of safety. Tree does start doing something unexpected. Gloves, because you're always falling over. If you fall over and put your hand on the chain, even when it's not going, it will cut you. These cutters are bloody sharp, especially when the chain's new. Well, I was saying earlier, people get tired. Chainsaw's heavy, you're walking through the bush, you get tired. People try and, I don't even know how to bloody do this. You'll carry it on the shoulder like this. Carry it on your shoulder, you fall over, that chain runs past your carotid artery, slices your friggin' neck open, and you bleed to death. And the chainsaw's not even going, kills lots of people. Don't carry your chainsaw on your shoulder. The only safe way to carry a chainsaw is like this. You have the chain pointing back, and you hold it. Your arm gets tired, you need to switch to the other arm. Just switch it around like this. That's the safe way. If I fall over, I'm not gonna fall on the chainsaw, carrying it in front of me or anything stupid like that. You fall on the chain, you're gonna get cut. Just like carrying a gun, there's a safe way to carry it, and there's a dangerous way to carry it, which is any other way other than that. And that basically is, of course, you put your chainsaw cover on. If you've got that on, you're carrying it on your shoulder, you still got to worry about your dogs. Your dogs are these spiky bits you dig into the tree to help control the saw. Still got to worry about those stabbing you, but you're not going to cut yourself You're not going to cut yourself the chain anymore. Right, let's cut some wood. This bit here, this sticks out for a reason. This is to put your foot on it to hold your chainsaw in place. Put your choke on. Hold on to the bar, put your foot on that footrest bit, decompression, give it a pull. It fired once, take your choke off, it's on second stage choke, give it a pull. You're going to watch your chainsaw start, your blade start spinning when you first start your saw, especially if you've got it on the second part of the choke. Turn it off. So you're just got to watch that. When you first start your chainsaw, your blade might spin. You can have your chainsaw brake on, which will stop that happening. When your saw's warmed up, the blade shouldn't spin like that anyway. That was about the decompression. Always use the same chain brake as safety. The chain looks a bit loose at the moment, it's cold. When it heats up, the chain's going to get tighter. I always thought metal expanded when it got hot, you don't really want to do it too tight. That might be a touch loose, but you can go and see. And of course I have my mitt. It just makes it a bit safer. I can't just let go of the chainsaw by accident. So we're going to take out this one first, because I want them to go over here. And then I'm going to take this one out. And it'll land beside it. So it has this bit of a bend in it, and it's leaning back. So we'll definitely be wedging this tree. Bit of a bank there. We'll just be doing a normal scarf. You can do a Humboldt, which is upside down scarf, or wedge, whatever you want to call it. If you're in America, in New Zealand we call them scarves for some reason. A wedge is more descriptive. So we're going to be cutting it through here and here. It's the first third of the tree. We've got 1, 2, 3. We want our hinge wood in the middle. We've got our scarf, and we do our back cut. And then when it breaks away, we've got a nice hinge. I don't think we're going to have too much trouble. I'm going to be watching debris. Haven't got my hard hat on today. It doesn't fit with my ear muffs, so I've got to buy some new muffs for my hard hat. So I'm going to be careful. That's why I've cut all this other stuff away. That's why you should always wear a hard hat. And you're dropping trees, looking around trees.
Out in the bush with my saw in hand, gonna teach you right so you'll understand. First cut the wedge, then the back cut clean. Keep your stand steady, keep your chain sharp and mean. Chainsaw chats, keep your gear on tight. Helmet chats, gloves and visor inside. Look up, look around, don't turn your back. One wrong move and the tree might crack. Chainsaw chats, wear your hard hat. Learn it the safe way, that's where it's at. Keep your head upright, don't be in a rush. Spot them leaners, hear the creak of the bush. Rogers up above, they're ready to drop.
Look how
Kickback bites quick, you gotta make it stop. Chainsaw chats, keep your gear on tight. Helmet chaps, gloves and visor inside. Look up, look around, don't turn your back. One wrong move and a tree might crack. Chainsaw chats, wear your hard hat.
Scarf.
Learn it the
Looking where I want to go. I'm actually going to go over this way a bit more, but I'm going to leave my hinge wood a little bit thicker on this side of the tree, and that will help pull it on this side of the tree, sorry, and that will help pull it over this way a little bit. But all that will be adjusted while I'm cutting. While you're cutting, you can look, you can see what's happening with the tree. Don't rush your cut. Take your time, put your wedges in, and she'll all go good. Stop and have a look, the tree's still safe. The hinge is so big, can't go anywhere at the moment. You guys can't hear me all of a sudden. Now it's just time to wedge in just for safety. Still in the cup. Guys, go the wrong way. That wedge is going to stop. Just don't want to hit your bark, especially when you start cutting the wedges. But if that happens, it will. Right, that's pretty much where we want to be. Safest place to leave your chainsaw so the tree doesn't fall on it or anything nasty like that happens to it, is put it behind another tree. There's my hinge. My hinge is pretty much exactly where I want it. I might cut a little bit more off that just to get it to go, but this wedge will probably get it to go. The temptation is to keep cutting, and that's where the wedges come in handy. You can use your wedges instead. This tree is actually going at the moment. Put another wedge in. Alright, I might just have to cut the tiniest bit more, and then she'll go, but she can't fall back. The wedges are going to stop it. As long as we leave enough hinge. I'm surprised it hasn't gone already, actually. She's tough wood, this stuff. Got some trippy logs around. Oh, here she goes. It's going straight at the shed. Oof. Perfect. That hinge just pulled around. I don't think I did a good job explaining what I was doing actually. See the hinge here? The tree was leaning that way. But by leaving hinge here, we were able to get it to pull round and miss the shed and miss my bridge. One down. I would have liked more hinge actually. I overcut. Should have had hinge all the way through here. But I'm kind of glad I didn't. This wood's so tough, that little bit of hinge really held. This also shows how rusty I am. I haven't worked in the forestry for a few years. Okay, so this here, you'll see it left behind when loggers have felled a forestry area. This is called a slubbin. We don't want that. I'm going to cut my scarf in here. Let's see, where's my... Going to cut my scarf in on my wedge, whatever you want to call it. The bigger the face, the steeper the face, the more it can come across before the hinge snaps off. So the hinge will snap off when this face comes down and meets this face. That's when it snaps that hinge off. Your hinge wants to be in here. And then this is your back cut. Your back cut's above your bottom scarf cut. And then this snaps off. Sure, got enough gas. So the direction of your scarf is always where you're falling. I'm falling the tree straight beside this big one here, or a little bit further over if I'm lucky. So that's where the scarf needs to look. This shape of the tree is not helping with that at all. I'm just going to reshape the scarf a little bit. Got a lot of wood left to play with. More than bloody halfway. You want to have that hinge in the middle. The more you push the scarf back, the bigger the scarf. Big tree, you can also do wing cuts if your bar's not big enough. If you're doing really big trees, your bar doesn't go all the way through. You can do a wing cut down here, wing cut down here, bore in and bring it round, bore in and bring it round. And boring in to do your cut. But this sucker is not that big. We don't need to do anything fancy. We're just doing standard scarf and back cut. So the wedge is handy. Aiming that way. This line here is the sights on your chainsaw. You're aiming that where you want the tree to go. If you don't put your wedge in now and the tree decides to come back, you're never going to get that wedge in. Your chainsaw's going to be stuck in the tree. You're not going to be able to get it out. The tree's going to fall uncontrollably at its own time, and you're going to have all sorts of problems. It's going to make everything dangerous. That wedge is your safety. They're cheap as chips. Just get some wedges, get a hammer. It'll save you a lot of problems. Just looking at my scarf, the angle of my scarf. I've got to bring my chainsaw around a little bit. The scarf's looking that way. This here's going to be my hinge in here. Bit of an ugly shaped tree. She's not round at all. Normally I just put that in. This is where you stop cutting. You've done your cut, you got your hinge right, you got your scarf right. The tree hasn't gone. The tree has actually, ooh, this camera works. The tree actually is, I don't know if I can show that on camera, she's actually trying to lean back. I felt it grabbing my saw. So that's why you need these wedges. All the weight of the tree is now leaning back on that wedge. Ooh. And why you should clean away all the debris from around the base of the tree where you're cutting. They're not falling over things. And this is why you have two wedges. Keep hitting that wedge all day and have it go nowhere. Look at that, my cut is completely closed up. I should have done this before I started cutting. Hindsight's a great thing. So I can hit this wedge in and then follow it with this wedge. Because of this crazy shape of the tree, I can even put them into the side and hit each one in from the side, which I might do. Oh shit. Yeah, there's a lot of weight on that tree. It is coming back. It's trying to fall the wrong way, which is partly the breeze at the moment. There was no wind when I started. That's Murphy's Law for you. Plus, I don't know if this guy's holding hands. I don't think so. Cut all those branches away. That's just a little rotten thing's going to weight in it. This is an important wedge. This wedge, at the moment, it's the only thing stopping the tree breaking off and going that way, which is fine. I've got nothing out there. The hinge is stopping the tree going the wrong way. It's a lot of wood that has to snap out to go towards my fence. It's a lot of wood that's going to snap out to go towards me and my camera. But I would have a camera out here, but that's danger zone. It's really just taking your time. Take your time. Drive those wedges in. That's why I normally have a bigger hammer. You can use an axe, the back of an axe. But that's not nice to carry around. And this is a no-no. All this stuff, I should have cleared all this stuff away before I started. Knew this tree was going to be a bit of a problem. It's got a bit of weight out this side because the branches are all going out that side because of the tree beside it. Come on, breeze, blow the other way. The breeze is really trying to make my tree go the wrong way. You can see what I mean. If I hadn't put that wedge in before I cut up to my hinge depth, there's no way I would have got it in. Really, I could do with another wedge to drive in there. I could cut one, but I got a little bit of patience. Hit that wedge when the wind's not blowing. There's a lot of weight out that way. I could have easily fallen this tree that way, but then I've got a lot further to carry the wood. So that's why we're going through this process. Just change direction. She's starting to go. You can hear it cracking. Because I've got an axe in there, I can't, it's hard to get a wedge in now. Well, the axe is all the way in. Yeah, she's going. Stay safe, get out of the way. Woo! She goes. A bit of patience and a bit of wedging. Even a tree that's leaning the wrong way. And get it to where you want to go. I ruined my wedge. That's what they're for, they're expendable. I could have had less hinge and it would have gone easier. But I just wasn't taking any chances. I've only got a couple of trees to drop. Did I hit the bridge? Did I hit the bridge?
on tight. Helmet, chaps, gloves,
Yeah, there's
and visor inside.
the hinge wood.
Look up, look
That's what holds your tree, stops it going the wrong way.
One long
And then
move and the tree
your scarf,
might
and your scarf
crack.
bottoms out and hits here.
Chainsaw
Hopefully you'll see that in the
where
video.
your heart had. Learn
hinge
it the
snaps off,
safe way.
and the tree breaks
That's
away.
where it's at.
Could have cut that. Would have kind of like that.
Keep your head upright, don't be in a rush.
What was giving me
Spot
trouble.
them leaners here.
I got this tree that was leaning hardcore this way. All the branches are out this way. You still got it to full. Pretty much where you wanted it.
You
Right
gotta
beside
make
this
it
tree here.
stop. Chainsaw chats, keep your gear on tight.
If it was a bit closer,
Helmet, chops, gloves, and visor inside. Look up, look around, don't turn your back. One wrong move and the tree might crack. Chainsaw chats, where your heart at. Burn it the safe way. That's where it's at.